Warren Buffett is the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, and he's one of the most successful investors in the world. And this is a quote from him: "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." And if you remember back to our budgeting unit, we adopted this philosophy by listing saving as one of our very first line items in our budget, and it was not optional. You were required to save at least 10% of your income. There are benefits and costs to saving and spending. If you spend, you get to consume the things that you want now, but if you save, you're going to be able to consume more goods later by giving up things that you might spend money on today. Financial security is the peace of mind that comes from knowing that when a need arises, you're going to have the money to pay for it. The amount of money you save is going to depend on how much your income is, how important savings is to you, what are your anticipated needs and wants, and your willpower. So, how does money grow? The amount of money that you deposit is called your principal. And for the use of your money, the financial institution is going to pay you interest. Interest represents earnings on principal. As that principal and interest grows, more interest is going to accumulate. This is known as compound interest, or interest that's paid on your original principal plus accumulated interest. The annual percentage yield is the actual interest rate an account pays, and it's stated on a yearly basis, and it includes compounding. So all financial institutions have to calculate annual percentage yield the same way. So that way you're able to compare different returns on different types of accounts. So here's an example of compound interest that occurs on an annual basis. So if you deposit $100 your first year, at the end of that first year you're going to have $106 if your interest rate is 6%. So at the end of year 2, you would earn interest on that original $100, but also on the interest payment of $6. So your ending balance at the end of year 2 is $112.36. At the end of year 3, it would grow to $119.10. So notice that the 6% interest rate has stayed the same, but the interest earned here has increased each year. That's the power of compound interest. This chart illustrates the power of compounding with additional deposits. So you're going to be depositing an extra $100 in each of these years. So your interest over time is going to start to grow exponentially. In our class, I'm going to be giving you charts to use, and we'll look at various examples of interest compounding over time. We're not going to be concerned with doing actual calculations, but I will give you information that will help you easily see how important compound interest is to building long-term wealth over time.